In this video, we're gonna be taking a look at the top 5 pieces of home gym equipment. And a couple of quick disclaimers before we get into that list. One, this is gonna be the top 5 pieces excluding barbells and dumbbells, simply because barbells and dumbbells would automatically claim the number 1 and number 2 spots. That's an unspoken, just given those would be the number 1 or number 2. So it's gonna be the top 5 other than those 2 pieces of equipment. 2, this is my personal top 5, so if you disagree, feel free to start up a lively debate down in the comments. I do have individual reviews for the items in this list down in the description below. Before we get into the list, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com, where we turn skinny guys into jacked men. If you're interested in working with us to achieve your body transformation goals, click the link down in the description. First up is the safety squat bar. This is something that I probably use in maybe 1 workout per week. You can, of course, use it for squats. It's a great way to mimic a front squat if you have elbow or wrist pain when trying to perform front squats, but you can also use it in another couple of creative ways, such as using it for standing calf raises. It's an excellent way to do standing calf raises, and you can do good mornings as well. Coming in at number 4 on the list is an adjustable Plyo Box. A Plyo Box is not fancy, but what it lacks in fancifulness, it makes up for in sheer versatility. There's a lot of different exercises that you can do with a Plyo Box, such as step-ups, box squats, bench dips, and all sorts of agility style exercises. And this is something that I use in 2 or 3 workouts every single week. At number 3 on the list, we have what I think is one of the most ingenious fitness inventions of all time, the monkey feet. You simply take this, slip it onto a dumbbell handle, and then you can use dumbbells with your feet. This is absolutely brilliant. I use this almost every single leg day, and at $90 for a single monkey foot, or $165 for a pair of monkey feet, in comparison to $500–600 plus for a leg extension leg curl machine. This is an absolute bargain. And unlike a leg extension leg curl machine, which only allows you to do 2 exercises and takes up a lot of floor space, the monkey feet will allow you to do leg extensions, leg curls, standing leg curls, glute kickbacks, weighted reverse crunches, weighted pull-ups, all kinds of stuff. Your imagination is the limit when it comes to this piece of equipment. And again, a lot cheaper and takes up no floor space. Coming in at number 2 on the list is a weighted vest. Specifically, this Kensui EZ-Vest Max version 2, which is a plate-loaded weight vest. If you have a garage gym, there's a pretty good chance that you have weight plates, and then you just take the plates that you already own, throw them on this vest, spin the collar off, spin the collar on, boom, you have a weight vest that can go from as little weight as you need to as much weight as you would ever need in just a few seconds. And a weight vest in general is one of the most versatile pieces of equipment on the entire planet. It allows you to do all sorts of exercises, such as squats, lunges, step-ups, inverted rows, pull-ups, dips, pull-ups, sit-ups, and that's just naming a few. Your imagination is the limit when it comes to this piece of equipment. And as an added bonus, like with the last item on this list, it takes up no floor space. You can simply hang this thing up on another piece of equipment when you're done with it. And before getting to that number 1 spot, we're gonna go over a few honorable mentions. One of those being the Blaze Pods. The Blaze Pods are an amazing device if you have cardio or agility, athletic type goals. These are kind of like using athletic cones, agility cones, but infinitely better. These can light up in different colors and they're touch sensitive. You can put them out in different patterns and you can do different drills where you're running to different cones, or decision-making drills where you have to go find the right color and tap it real quick. And there's just so many different ways that you can use this to really enhance your athletic training. And the only reason this did not make it into the top 5 is simply because I don't use them quite enough to justify them taking one of the top 5 spots, because my personal goals are number 1, strength, and number 2, muscle growth. And then cardio, agility, athletics kind of takes like a really distant third, so I just don't use these often enough. But if I had athletics a little bit higher on that priority list, I would be using these things every single week, guaranteed. If you are an athlete, this will definitely be in your top 5. The next honorable mention that we have is this resistance band kit. Comes with 5 different tensions of bands, comes with 2 ankle straps, comes with 2 handles, comes with a door anchor to anchor it at the door at different heights, comes with this little carrying bag, and all of this for only $15. $15, and you can train every single muscle in your entire body. It's pretty hard to beat that value, but a resistance band set does get edged out by another one of the honorable mentions, this DIY cable setup. A cable is going to be better than a resistance band for pretty much everything, and this has a high pulley and a low pulley, and it only cost about $50 to make this. You can check out the video that we have showing this if you want to make your own DIY cable pulley setup. And number 1, the TV. Just kidding. And the actual number 1, what's better than a single cable that has a high pulley and a low pulley? 2 cables that you can adjust at any point that you would like. Number 1 is a functional trainer. Functional trainers were my favorite pieces of equipment to use when I worked out at commercial gyms, and now that we have a functional trainer here in the home gym, it is my favorite piece of equipment to use here as well. And I'm not even gonna list off the exercises that you can do with this thing, because honestly, if I tried to list off all of the different things that you could do with a functional trainer, it would be a 15-minute video all on its own. Obviously, a functional trainer does cost a considerable amount more than the rest of the things on this list. So if we were to redo the list just a little bit and make it what are the best 5 pieces of equipment in terms of the best bang for your buck, I think I would reorder it as safety squat bar still at the number 5 spot, Plyo Box still at the number 4 spot, monkey feet still at the number 3 spot, the DIY single high-low pulley setup as the number 2 item, and the weighted vest as the number 1 item. And again, this is my personal top 5, so if you disagree with me, feel free to let me know that down in the comments below. And if you want to work with Treadaway Training to reach your goals, simply click that first link down in the description. As always, God bless you and your family, and we'll see you next week. But before we get into the list, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder. But before we get into the list, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of Treadaway Training Before we get into the list, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com.